get back out here, over to the teleport. And also, since we are now outside,
skills to do that.
I don't have the skills. That's the problem. So what if we take this off? What else is reducing my magic power? Really, what's reducing my magic power? Why is it red? Shield shouldn't do it. Okay, so it was the armor. And let's see. Okay, we need to go back to the castle. Naked wizard. Human kingdom. Yes, that's what we want. Unfortunately, I think the mithril chainmail is in one of those chests back in the forge. And that means that we can't get that. And it would be really helpful right here. So, nope. Nope. It's that. Give me this. Give me this. So our casting is now 67. And 73. And 80. Boom. We got our glowing blue sword. Should have a... Yeah, our glowing red shield. We have a stealth of 6. We are good to go. (97) armor class. 106. Wait, did that... Okay, yeah. There. So we are ready to make the final run. I just need to remember where it is. Now, you remember way back, there was this one place that I went to, and it had a barrier that I dispelled, and on the other side was one of those Illicid warriors, and he beat the snot out of me. That's where we need to go back to. It's either 4 or 5. Maps. That's probably it right there. And look, we're very close to it. Yeah, that's where we need to be. Yay, we're stuck. Okay.
Shigar, I've been thinking. Perhaps you are right. My father should know I'm alive.
Is this really the best
Must be
time?
your decision.
Please, show him this, my signet ring. The sacred dagger took it as proof of my heritage when they saved me. Tell my father I'll wait for him by the lake.
Oh, I guess we're doing that. Alright, that was loud.
My beautiful daughter, Alia. I had lost all hope of ever seeing you again.
Father, it's so good to meet you at last.
I have missed you so much. This is unbelievable. I am so overjoyed to find you still alive.
That joy is shared, Father.
By the gods.
This is a precious moment for my daughter and me. I shall allow no one to come and disturb it. Leave this room immediately.
Don't be ridiculous.
Good heavens, what are you doing here? You have what you want. Krauhaus is back in your hands, so I don't know what you
No,
think
it's
you're
not.
doing here.
What has this to do with Kraus? We are here to celebrate the return of Alia among her own, her true family, our order.
Have you lost your mind?
Perhaps you've lost your memory. Behold this treaty, the very pact agreed between our two peoples by Paxelis, your father. In the name of the kingdom, I, King Paxelis, King of Arcs, pledge my fourth direct descendant to the Order of Edernium. In return, the Order shall provide the kingdom with Kraus and Zohark. This child was promised to us, Luneshire. Let her come with us, or prepare to die.
Never. I was aware of no such treaty. I refute it entirely. What cause could you have to take my daughter? Guards! What?
Don't be rash, Luneshire. Have some sense for a change. What good are your swords against us? I thought you were a little more intelligent than that. This treaty was to ensure the rebirth of our queen. It just happened to save your pathetic kingdom as well. We need a queen, and that queen is Alia.
Alia shall be queen, but queen of the humans. Comrades, fight to the death!
Enough. No more bloodshed. I will honor Paxelis' word. I know not what lies in store for me in the Order of Edernium, but it is not for me to bring judgment upon this treaty. The kingdom would never have won the War of the Meiji without the Order's help, and we must honor our promises. Father, I accept this, because in my eyes, honor is the most important quality. I hope we shall meet again soon, but I'm afraid I must leave you now.
That will not be necessary.
Florence? Is that you?
I am sorry to interrupt your reunion, O Sisters of Edernium. But Alia cannot be your queen. Alia is the fifth descendant of Paxelis.
What?
I was part of the Order of the Sacred Dagger. A secret order created by Paxelis himself to protect the kingdom of Arcs against all sorts of dangers. I was an important officer of the organization, one of the few who knew about the secret treaty.
I arranged for Alia to be kidnapped. But the night she was born, I also gave birth to Clarice, her twin sister, born a few minutes before Alia. This unexpected birth gave me the idea of putting her into the care of my servant, who could take her out of Arx to the Guild of Travelers. But I was assassinated by an unexpected visitor, who has finally been unmasked thanks to Anshagar.
Betrayed, and for so many years, does human duplicity know no bounds? Where is the fourth descendant promised in our prophecy?
The true queen will reveal herself of her own accord when the time is right.
I am deeply disappointed. What a waste of time. We have been waiting for our queen for so many years. Sisters, let us return. Our race is dying out, and we have nothing left to do here.
Okay, so a lot just happened there. The agreement that was between the Sisters of Edernium and King Paxellus promised his fourth descendant to be their queen. But the night that the fourth was born, there were actually twins, so the fourth was sent away with the Guild of Travelers to some other fortress someplace else in the world. No longer anywhere in this underground area. Meanwhile, the fifth, Alia, was, quote, kidnapped by the Order of the Sacred Dagger to protect her. I guess as sort of a smokescreen, so that they would be chasing after the, they'd be chasing after Alia. So, turns out, the humans actually deceived the Sisters of Edernium into helping them, with no intention of ever making good on the agreement. Indeed, the princess is in another castle. Now, there was an Ilcid hanging around out here before. Yeah, we both got speed now, buddy. We're both wearing the same armor, but I got the better sword. But you can also hurt a lot. Oh, your speed ran out, didn't it? I can actually fight those guys in melee now. I'm not even going to pick up that sword. Now, also, the walkthrough said something else that I want to try. No, it's not that. It's... You actually can double stack harm. Cool. Hey, buddy. Okay, so you can double stack it, but it's not very good. The walkthrough said that that was a really good combination. I don't see it. What I found works best, and what we're going to prepare, hey, buddy. dead. And you're dead. Oh yeah, I need these too. I have to go back to the castle. Crud. Just when you think that you're ready for the final run. The Human Kingdom. I don't remember how many it said we were going to need, but I'm bringing them all. Now we're approaching my usual ending time, but since we're right here at the end of the game, we're just going to keep on rolling until we win. That is not going to stop me from exploring, though. Haha, I win. Yeah, the Ilcid warriors are the hardest enemies in the game. Not counting the dragon. I don't know how hard the dragon is. Alright, we got books. My beloved Akba. These writings are created in honor of my master and lord Akba. Akba is the source of knowledge across the universe, known dimensions, establishing contact with this call. It's a momentous occasion for our people and marks the point of no return. Worship Akba or perish. Because Akba is a god who also symbolizes the power of destruction of everything in the world, He knows to reward the most loyal of his servants with great powers and punishes all others without mercy. Akba is immortal, however, he needs souls to maintain power over the known universe. Collecting souls allows him to spread his wisdom far and wide. A good way to please Akba is to offer him impious souls who refuse to obey him. Although non-believers are our preferred targets, some of us are keen to enter in communion with Akba and offer ourselves. Is that somebody coming? No? And offer ourselves in sacrifice. After all, death means nothing compared to an eternity of joy and spiritual enlightenment. Yeah, the god of destruction is going to bring joy and enlightenment. A single day of my life lived as a believer is worth more than 1,000 years of life lived as an unbeliever. For thanks to Akba, I've seen things which have made me understand the fundamental workings of our universe, things which would be eternally out of reach of non-believers. The Ancient Gods, I think we've read this one already. Yeah, that's one that talks about Krauhaus and Zohark. The rules of the Nodin, we've read that. Anything under the pillows? Anything under... Aha! A ring of general protection. Well, I've already got a couple of those. Got some candles. Probably going to need those. Enchant object. Enchant object. So I guess if I couldn't cast enchant object myself, I could just use one of those scrolls to make this sword. And somebody left their axe here. And they piked his loot. Usually you put heads on pikes, not instruments.
Locked.
Probably not. Nope.
It's too complicated for me. It's too complicated for me.
Oh darn. That door looks important. We'll do it last. You are still alive. That's probably fine. So metal. No.
Locked.
Dang, why is everything locked? Don't they know I'm really bad at picking locks? Let's see what's down this way. This better not be stairs to another floor. Surprise! Ooh, keys. I like keys.
Locked.
Ah, but is it though? Oh, okay. Well, if I didn't have any already. This game seems like it has a lot of chests and stuff that are really hard to get into. Well, it'd be a lot easier if I had a decent lockpicking skill. But as it stands, 42 is not good. It's like moderate almost, but not quite. Open. No. Open? No.
Locked.
Aha! I'll take those. Don't need any of the other stuff. Now we find out what's on the other side of this door. No, that was not yoke. That's not yoke. That's not even close to yoke. That's cow. No. C. And it's not even a spell. I was trying to do magic protection, but oh well. It's Cerebus's personal diary. It is important for me to leave the story of my life in these pages, for if something happens to me, it will help my successor to serve the Order's course as well. I have decided to devote my entire life to my beloved Akba. From the moment I learned of his existence until I draw my final breath, I will worship him. Akba has given what no man could ever dream of. I still long for the blessed day I met Lord Long. I still remember the blessed day I met Lord Long. It was in the year 240. I guess Long was somebody's name. Immediately we met each other's eyes. A powerful affinity between us became apparent. He was like a second father to me, and I am sure that for him, I was the son he never had. Some time after, when I made my first real entrance to the cult, he made it known to me that I should be his successor. When I was still a novice, he told me everything about the cult about Akba himself. He told me that the ultimate goal of the cult was to invoke Akba into our dimension, that he had laid the foundations to make this invocation ritual happen, but that, unfortunately, he would not live to see the day of its completion. Thanks to his powerful clairvoyance, he had already seen the hours of his death. He begged me to continue the preparations needed to fulfill Akba's grand design. When he died the following year, just as he predicted, his prophetic words resounded in my mind, and when I had only just been accepted as a full member of the cult, I was made its high priest. So, nepotism. This day marked my greatest grief and my greatest joy, the immeasurable grief of losing my mentor and father, and the unspeakable joy knowing that our Lord's coming was imminent. A long period of research started for me then. I became closer and closer to Akba, as close as mere mortal can be to a god. I saw what cannot be seen, heard things, made no sound, felt things that no man could ever hope to feel. Akba gave me more and more power, some physical power, of course, but also a great mastery of the magical arts. Akba is more than a god to me. He is my son, my heir, my nourishment. He is everything to me thanks to his supernatural inspiration. I took the reins of his cult with an iron hand. I began purging the cult of members that no longer served a useful purpose. Unsatisfactory results now proved as dangerous to these individuals as their shoddiness was to ourselves. After the essential task had been complete, I had time to plan every aspect of Akba's arrival, right down to the finest detail. It was essential that our order remain completely covert until it was too late to do anything to stop us. This was when I learned that Phelan Orboplanix had guessed my true purposes and desired to oppose Akba's coming with the help of the Nodin. To stop the Nodin from getting involved, I made some important decisions. First, I sent an assassin to kill Orboplanix, who had become too great a danger. This is kind of like a summary of the entire plot. Second, I brought forward the date of Akba's coming. However, we did not have everything in place to invoke him. Therefore, I ordered that we step up the frequency of sacrificing non-believers by rounding them up in large numbers. Women and even children would do. I had no time to discriminate. Further, I stepped up the intensity of our prayers, encouraging More and more members of the cult give themselves in sacrifice so that Akba would finally hear our prayers. Day after day, I marveled at the sum of knowledge and the power that Akba made available to me. To my amazement, Akba promised to give me even more upon his arrival, and that he would leave the destiny of Arx in my hands. Yeah, the God of Destruction sounds like you can trust him. Also, this is a thing that's happening over here. Remember the black beast that was chasing me through the mines? Or the dwarf place? He's got a little tiny one. He's also got a little tiny troll. Why does he have a little tiny troll? And if you want, you can lift this gate. And then this happens. Yay!
Locked.
Got anything on your bed? Half-life, full-life consequences. I was really just going for just read this damn thing and get it over with, because it was a lot of text. But anytime there was like something that's supposed to be dramatic, I like going for the bad read. Hey guys. So, I got this thing. It works really well against you. Thank you. Oh, they got big axes. Okay, so we have... Do I just put it like that, or do I use it on it? Use it. Okay. And then we do this. And then this. And we do this. I am missing one. Crap. I wonder. Nope. So where is this key? Because apparently I'm going to need it. Or is it under the bed? It is not under the bed. Can I just pick it? The answer is going to be no, but we're trying.
That's not possible. I can't do that.
Nope. No. You can't light that torch. Wonder if there's a key on one of these spikes. No, there is not. Oh, there's a key on that one, though. Hopefully it's different than the key that I got from the other one. Aha! Aha! Dang it. Well, let's steal the life potions, but it's not helping. Nope. Yeah, that doesn't help. Oh, how about... Aha! At last the time has come. Soon my body will be host to Akba, and together as one we will rule over Arx. If something bad should happen to me, I wish to leave this note so that someone else might continue my work for the good of Arx. Except that that note that you're leaving doesn't really tell them what to do. It just says, hey, and if something bad happens to me, just keep doing what I was doing. Gonna do another save here. Door is open, and there's our dude. Now, actually, let's do... Okay. So I got heal, I got haste, and I got bless. Alright, he's looking good. That's, would probably be more impressive if it was animated. Okay, I guess we'll talk.
You come here seconds too late. Now I can face you in combat, Guardian. I shall never return to the Kingdom. But you, on the other hand, are about to return.
He worships a wall painting. Now, you cannot hit this guy with magic. Any time you cast a spell at him, he actually has a reflection aura. And so whatever you do to him bounces off him and sticks to you. And that means it's all about the sword. And that is why you play this as a fighter mage. Because pure casters are going to have a real hard time. And I think he's broken. I might have broken his brain. In fact, we're just going to turn that off. And drink a mana potion. Ugh.
How did you?
What have you done? Akba may have been evil, but he was the only one who could bring the sun back to Arx.
Akba should not have tried to manifest in this dimension. He knows the rules.
Rules which you too must follow, Guardian.
Master, what do you mean?
The rules are set in stone and cannot be broken, Guardian. You were sent by the Note and must return there the moment your mission has been completed.
And Arx's son, was his Servius telling the truth?
Do not worry about this phenomenon. Quite simply, it is not within the Noden's power. Also, things may not be as you have perceived them. I know you have been through powerful experiences here, but the power you have acquired makes you too dangerous for this world. The consequence of your staying here any longer could be disastrous. And I have many other missions for you. Allow me to bring you back within our fold.
Very good, Master.
These stills were not meant to be seen in widescreen. And that's Arx Fatali. Final battle kind of glitched out and he just stood there and took it. But maybe he just realized that I was already over time and he wanted to do his part to help speed things along. I think it's funny they're rolling credits for the Arx Libertatis rather than the regular game credits here. Here they come. Arx Libertatis is a fan-made patch that makes the game run on modern systems. When I first started streaming this, it was running strangely, like my movement speed was really erratic. It was crashing all the time. I think those were really the only two major problems I was having. And the movement speed was an issue that I knew I wasn't going to be able to keep playing the game with it. So, had to install this. It had its own issues, but it's better than base, than vanilla. Oh, actors! So, Stephen Russell played a lot of different guys there. Ron Hayden. Yeah, give it up for that guy. Voice of Carlo. Tom Clark did voice both Koltar and Acerbius. Joe Owens as Shigar. The way they did the credits is kind of weird because it's like the actor's name and then the parts they played in parentheses underneath it. And when you get just this big line of things like this, kind of hard to read. A little bit of spacing between each person would have been nice. I'm pretty sure that email address isn't any good anymore. I don't think that company exists. I know Arcane is now part of Bethesda, or maybe ZeniMax. Is that it? Still reading? Yeah, we're still here. Oh, okay. Can we use Max? No. I did it with Max. Game development. And we're back to the title screen. But we're not quite done yet. Back at the very, very beginning, I said that there was something that I was wanting to do, and it was going to be the last thing that we did. And we're going to go do that now. But we gotta leave. Turn the map back on. We need to go back to the castle.
Now you must find and destroy Akba.
Now you will regret your act, villain. I'll squash you like a
So we got a couple of keys off of the king. One of them is important, the other is just to his room.
Must eat now.
Alright, create life object. Close enough.
Don't move. Go far.
Nothing makes you hungry like murdering a king.
Go far. Stay where you are. Oh! Style is absolutely ridiculous. No! Ah! I'll squash you like a fly. You won't go far.
Now, anybody that's played this game before already knows what I'm doing. This is just a little Easter egg for people that are just curious to see and do everything, including killing the king, and then trying out the key that he drops on every locked door that you don't find a key for elsewhere. And there is this door right here. We've never gone into, we've never even checked. It is locked. But we can, with this key we got off the king, unlock it. Now, those of you in chat, what do you think is on the other side of this door? Happy suffocation, a dragon. Wilds, you got a guess? Wilds is correct. You open that door, and you freeze instantly. That door leads to the surface. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Arx Fatali. Classic game that not enough people have played. And I thank you all for joining me for this little adventure. And I'm going to have to decide what to play for my next stream. And I've already got a couple of ideas. Hopefully they won't be bad ones. For now, let's see who we can raid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just saw that too. So that's absolutely where we're going. There's gonna be so much salt and rage. This will be fun. But that's all I've got for here. I will see you all next time.
My God, where did you find that?